All right. So everyone, welcome back. What is this? 13th episode? 13th? Last was 12?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking.
Yeah.
Last one I was
Yeah.
thinking that was a guitar
13th
one.
episode of the podcast. Welcome back. Today, we got something special on the plate for you guys. This has been kind of requested a lot. Not really by surprise because it's a great one, but you guys have requested it, so we're going to do it. Colby, lead us into it.
We will be listening to Blind Melon's debut album.
Blind Melon. Yes, sir. Being Indiana boys, you know, we got to represent Shannon Hoon, you know, Indiana legend. So we're going to listen to the album in full, kind of how we've done in the past with like Super Unknown and Jar of Flies, kind of give you guys our analysis after the songs and everything. Maybe throw in a couple clips of us listening here and there. But yeah, so we're just going to get right into it.
I'm gonna do the same exact thing as the Super Unknown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good ass song. All right, everyone. So, the first track on this album is Soak This In. There's so many aspects going on at once.
I know.
Like, all
Yeah.
colliding in the middle. Just
Yeah.
around Shannon's voice. Yeah, slow it down a little bit. Bring it down. Yeah. Jesus, man. Shannon, dude. I want to say, I don't know if this like makes sense, but the way that he approaches writing is such a naturalistic way of writing. I feel like he just writes based on his surroundings.
As in the music, or just
As in the music, and all of his music has such a naturalistic element to it. You know what I mean? It makes you feel a certain type of atmosphere, like you're a certain type of place.
Well, it's all just in his tone.
Yeah, just a beautiful ability to go high and low. Shows it in this song.
Yeah,
Multiple times.
He has one of the most interesting voices of the 90s.
Yeah, and then Roger Stevens on guitar, just
That's like,
oh my god.
as much as like Shannon Hoon is always a standout.
Yeah.
The band is
The band that's behind it, that's backing him, is just absolutely
so
insane.
underappreciated.
Just
I'd
so
say.
tight, dude.
Yeah,
just-
they're a bunch of different styles too.
Yeah, and it's like through and throughout this entire album, it's switching up styles. I mean, they throw in like acoustic in a lot of the songs and going over and doing overdubs. Roger Stevens' solo on that is sick. Those little ending blues licks that he's thrown in there, the little double stop at the end, just to end it off. Oh, that was so tasteful, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, as in there was two guitar players, right? It's Roger Stevens and
yeah, dude, I can't remember the.
I don't know like a ton about the.
Roger Stevens actually composed the song.
Oh, well, creative force.
Bassist Brad Smith, drummer Glenn Graham, Christopher Thorne from Pennsylvania is the other guitarist.
Okay, from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah, just how tight they are is crazy, especially on the first album.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that they all came from different areas in the United States as well. Well, actually, it says Christopher Thorne is from Pennsylvania, Shannon Hoon's from Indiana, Roger Stevens, Brad
Georgia?
Smith, and Glenn Graham are from Mississippi. So, yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I think they all met in Los Angeles.
Okay,
Then,
well that makes sense.
Yeah. But still, it's just first album, they're that tight with that great of material coming in. Great first song on there, Soak This In. Whew. Anything else you want to add? Are we rating these songs like we did? All right. Yeah. What do you give it?
Yeah, it's hard because I don't know. I'm saving kind of. I have a what is it? Qualification for 10, and I haven't heard it yet on the album. But I would probably have to give this one probably an 8.5. I'd say.
I was gonna say 8.7.
Yeah,
8.7.
it's such a good.
Such a
It's a good song.
strong first track on there. Just a mix of all musical styles as well. He gets so funky in that rhythm too. Just oof.
A lot of funk influence.
Very
here,
funky.
definitely.
But yeah. Anything else you want to add for Soak This In?
Let's move on to the next one.
All right. So the next song on the album is Tones of Home.
I want to say the bass almost sounds like it's an acoustic bass. Kinda.
Might be. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
It almost kind of sounds like Days of the New bass tone.
I love that note that drones out just a little bit, just to hang on.
Shannon Hoon's voice is like the embodiment of a G chord in human voice form.
Just
His voice makes me feel
just so pure,
so
Just,
happy. Yeah.
Really Black Magic Woman. Very Black Magic Woman-esque right there.
This album produced by Rick.
Rick Rubin?
No.
Wait, what?
Rick. I don't know why I forgot his last name. Parshar.
Oh, shit.
That produced 10 by Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
So many other albums too.
Shit. Wow. That's one of my favorite Blind Melon songs,
Sounds
just in
of Home.
general. Yeah, that's one of my favorites in general. Just a phenomenal song. The musicality that it takes to do as many stops as they're doing in that as well, as many little musical breaks that they do, is, oh my God.
It's a way deeper thing than most people think.
Yeah, like even just when we jam, like with friends and stuff, trying to do like a stop in the middle is hard to get on time and then come back in on time, and they just do it, execute it perfectly just every single time. Live too. Just, oh man, I just completely respect the musicality of the entire band. Just amazing.
Yeah. Don't hear any of their names enough.
Yeah,
I'd
for
say.
sure. For sure. I definitely say that Blind Melon is underappreciated. Not by some people, but definitely.
How many monthly listeners do they have?
4.7 million.
Oh. I would
Not underappreciated.
Well,
But
I would say the band.
yeah,
itself
the band. Yeah, the members of the band, considering
are very.
how phenomenal that song is, and their albums afterwards, just.
I mean, like, all you have to do is listen to the beginning part of St. Andrew's Fall.
Oh,
It's like the
Toes Across the Floor is great too.
living embodiment of a G chord.
Yeah,
That's
just yeah, like you said, dude. Shannon Hoon's voice is just embodiment of a G chord. Just
Just perfect.
yeah.
No need to change
It fits every song. That I just don't think Blind Melon's music would work if it wasn't Shannon Hoon's voice.
Yeah, I think they have made a few albums after him,
Yeah, I just don't think it
but
just can't. I mean, he is the unique. He just has such a unique attack in the way that he sings.
yeah, his tone
His tone,
is
homey.
yeah.
It's very. He's got a very Indiana and Midwestern tone there. Got a very represent Indiana. Yeah. So, no, that intro, I love that little intro, that little guitar. Just that part. Just a simple little bend.
I do like that open string you were talking about.
Yeah.
They're very Roger Stevens and Christopher Thorne.
Yeah.
It's very interesting guitarists. But
Very.
the thing is, it says on the liner notes, Roger Stevens only lead guitar,
Yeah.
and then rhythm guitar Christopher Thorne. Mm-hmm. So that's all Christopher Thorne playing all that stuff.
That's crazy.
Which is kind of crazy to see.
Yeah.
On the guest up.
You want to know what guitar Roger Stevens used?
Strat, probably.
Yeah. Fiesta Red.
Oh, Fiesta. Oh,
Fiesta Red Strat. Yeah.
That's nice.
Maple neck. Oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, this and then the bass as well in this is just phenomenal. The little slide after they do the pause, just I don't know, keeps you kind of hanging on there for a second.
Yeah, I love the tone. I love.
Yeah, I mean, you said that you think it might be an acoustic bass, is it?
Yeah, it sounds. Oh, I don't know, but Brad Smith. Yeah, His tone
Any
is
relation to
great.
Chad Smith?
Could be
Maybe.
second cousin.
Maybe second cousin.
Just like Dave Loggins to Kenny Loggins. You know?
Hey, song suggestion of the day.
For
All right, we're taking a little intermission. Song suggestion of the day. Please Come to Boston by Dave Loggins. You won't be disappointed. I promise you.
I second this one.
That's the song suggestion of the day. But yeah, Tones of Home, just a phenomenal song. What do you rate it, Colby?
It's so hard. It's so close. Well, I think I like it a little more than Soak the Sin. I'd probably say more around probably an 8.8. 8.9. 8.9.
I was going to give it a 9. Yeah. It is one of my favorite Blind Melon songs, has been for a while. And that live performance of Shannon doing it, he's so energetic singing this song. It's, very, just a character. Frontman, for sure. Made to be a rock star. But, yeah, Tones of Home, just a second track, phenomenal. After Soak the Sin. Really the same kind of tone as well. Kind of the
same style.
Yeah. Okay, so. Sit back in your chair, Colby. Sorry.
That's what I have to go through.
Yeah. He had to stretch his neck out. He had to stretch his neck out because it was hoarding. I'm sorry. Sorry. Next song on the album, I Wonder by Kanye West. No, I Wonder by Blind Melon. Have you heard this one, Colby?
Yeah, I've listened to the whole album.
It's a great. Oh, dude, it's so fucking good.
I'll listen to it, but it's been
a minute.
It's been about a year and a half, 2 years since I've listened to it.
I love the way he layers his vocals as well. Beautiful little intro section there.
A little upstroke.
This reminds me a lot of some Tonic. Reminds me a lot of Tonic right here.
Yeah, yes, very much so.
A little bit.
Yeah, like in the musical sense.
Oh, a little grit there.
See, kind of the way that Maynard sees his voice as an instrument.
Yeah.
Shannon also
Yeah.
sees his voice as an instrument.
Yeah, it's really just like instrumental almost, with his voice kind of intermingled in between the instruments.
He weaves in between.
Yeah, perfectly mixed in between. Yeah, I Wonder. That's a great one. Yeah,
I agree.
Great track. I just want to. Glenn Graham is the drummer's name on that. Just an absolute monster. I love the way that his toms are tuned. They sound so tight, and when he goes in for his fills, it just mixes so perfectly. That mix is so perfect.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of say.
It's just amazing.
It's all leveled out to perfection. I'd say. Because I'm hearing the bass move between both of the speakers back there.
Yeah.
And drums are right in the middle.
Shannon's voice is kind of levitating over top of it, kind of dipping in and then dipping out and then coming back in. It's so, oh my God, that mix is perfect. That is a perfect mix.
Guitarists are, or not the guitars themselves just sound
just
great as well.
Man, that's great. You said, who'd you say produced it?
Rick Parashar.
Rick Parashar. Produced 10 too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He produced another really good album. I forget which one it is. That we know like that. But let me keep going on if you'd like.
It might. Did the same producer produce Core?
Parashar? No.
No. Oh. No, anyway, I feel like you can definitely hear the same style of production on this as you do here on 10. Especially with just the guitars, the way that they interact. It's really got the same playfulness that Mike and Stone's guitar have. Their guitar combination.
That's a good way of putting that, yeah.
They just kind of, they just kind of play with each other. They just kind of play with each other, yeah.
Yes, they do.
They play with each other. Just can't say enough how great that is. Just listening to that song alone is just exemplifies how phenomenal that mix is, for sure. And like you said, you can hear the bass walking up and down the neck, doing little like pentatonic things in there. But I Wonder. It's a great song. What do you give it out of 10, Colby?
Sorry, I'm still doing my research. So I would say, I don't know, this one kind of is like nestling in between both of those.
Yeah.
So probably saying 8.7.
I was going to say 8.5. Yeah.
Ooh.
8.5.
Interesting.
Dropping down a little bit. But, great song all together. Just really an introspective song for Shannon. I wasn't really looking at the lyrics, but kind of listening to him, it's very introspective. I just love his writing style as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very personal and based upon his surroundings. You really get a picture of who he is as a person through the music, which I think is really cool. So, yeah.
Absolutely. He writes it's kind of about his story.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
Introspective look.
Yeah.
No. So he produced an Alice in Chains album. He produced one of the later ones.
Oh, okay.
He also produced Away from the Sun by Three Doors Down. But then the one album he did that I was talking about, Temple of the Dog.
Oh, yeah.
He did Temple of the Dog.
Yeah. And you can kind of hear the same production on that with Mike and Stone.
Especially because they got Mike and Brad are using Strats. You can hear very similar sounds.
Very similar tones on there. But yeah, I wonder 8.5 for me, 8.7 for you. All right. Camera stopped. Yeah. We're gonna get a video camera, a high quality video camera that Hollywood studios use at some point.
Yeah.
Hollywood production here.
We're trying to get one of those rolling things so you can have some cool wide angle shots of us.
Wide angle shots, and we can just.
It'll move.
Yeah, we're actually gonna hire a cameraman to have one of those shoulder mounts, and he's gonna come and do like close up shots. We're gonna have a fisheye lens and everything. It's gonna be sick. But anyways, the next song on the album after I Wonder is Paper Scratcher.
Roger Stevens, and/or Christopher Thorne, very percussive players too.
Yeah, very. Definitely a lot of just a lot of funk influence for sure.
We say don't even got the widow's wine. Is that what he said?
What?
Don't even have the widow's wine.
Damn.
Gotta research again. It's a perfect amount of chime.
Yeah.
I love chimey guitars. Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. 3 minutes. Just
My personal bias to that song.
Love that song. That is great. I love the it's really weird because it has a scratchiness to it, you know?
Like the actual quality of
the quality, not the quality, but the way the percussiveness of it adds a scratchiness aspect to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I think that chorus is so. It sounds like an STP chorus, really. And when you said that Brad Smith was on backing vocals, I was like, that's kind of crazy because it reminded me of like an STP chorus. It kind of ethereal, just I don't know.
Right around the same time, man.
Yeah.
1992, this album came out.
Yep. It's just, that's a great song. What do you said you have personal bias for it, so
9.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a 9 for me.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, I love the chorus, as you said. I never thought of it as relaying it to kind of being like an STP chorus, but it's just got a great melody to it.
Yeah.
I love Brad Smith's backing vocals on it. The drumming is great.
Yeah.
Bass is great as always, and then Roger Stevens and Christopher Thorne.
His tones are just
bassist or
Roger Stevens. His lead tones are just nasty.
Perfect strat lead tone.
Just nasty. Perfect bluesy strat lead tone. Perfect for their style of music. Just when he goes, he switches from the bridge pickup to the neck pickup a lot. I've noticed, and it just the stark difference between the two and how it affects
so crazy,
it affects how the music sounds is so insane. Because like when he's turning on the neck pickup for like those last solos and everything, it just dirts it up.
It's like instant funk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's really hard to. The strat is such an enigma because like sometimes the bridge could be the funk.
Yeah.
Or it could be the neck.
The neck just adds such a spunk to it. It just adds such a I don't even
like a warm,
a bounciness to it almost. Just a like a
I would agree.
bounciness. The neck pickup of a Strat is just a unmatchable tone, really.
I'd say
if you got a
especially when
good
you turn it
Strat,
on.
if you got a good Strat into a good amp, I don't think that tone could be matched.
Fender reverb cranked.
Cranked.
with the tube screamer in front of it.
Yes, just
that's like king
yeah.
Strat tone.
Oh my God, just
and or through a Marshall. Sorry.
Yeah, or a Marshall. Yeah. Yeah, just a beautiful tone. I just can't get over that. Just throughout this entire album, his guitar tone is amazing, and then Christopher Thorne's as well. His rhythm playing is disgusting, dude. It's insane. Just the funkiness that he's keeping through the entire song. It's like playing. I mean, it's like playing the riff for Trippin' with the percussiveness of it, but throughout the entire album, he's doing that, coming up with different percussive techniques throughout everything. It's
right hand mastery.
Yeah, just amazing. But yeah, Paper Scratcher for me, probably a 9 as well. That's a great song.
Nice.
Great song. But the next song on the album is gonna be Dear Old Dad.
One thing I love about Blind Melon is they kind of like they move they're in a chord and then they move a chord and then it's right back.
Yeah, it goes straight back.
It's
to
like a quick passing chord. I love passing chords.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
It's
and
moving,
they're usually arpeggiating through it. It's not even a strum chord. It's just a.
It's like
quick, maybe like a little quick
back
upstroke
down.
through it, and then back to the main chord.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
It's like so hard to tell. Like we don't know who of that could have been Christopher, could have been Roger. So we're kind of like, if it sounds like a rhythm part, we're giving it to Christopher.
Yeah. Man.
Sudden.
Yeah, very sudden stop there.
Takes you to.
Yeah, just. Dear Old Dad, what do you think?
Yeah, I didn't remember this one at all. Pretty similar to the other ones.
Yeah.
Thought it was. I'm assuming it had to be about his father.
Yeah,
I'm guessing. I didn't really listen to lyrics.
I think that part of his story is his dad was kind of absent. I'm pretty sure. So I think that might be an ode to his dad.
Okay.
The
ending lyrics is, so now she can sleep with her dear old dad. So I don't know what the
maybe.
That's.
It was like a love interest or like something like that. Oh, she dumped him after finding God.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, his father's name is Dick. So, Dick Hoon and Nell Hoon. His dad was a bricklayer. So, hard hours.
Hobart.
But yeah, Dear Old Dad. I'd say probably like a 7.5 for me.
I'm probably gonna follow you on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of.
You gotta let songs grow on you sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely listen to that one more in the future, obviously, but yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, definitely not.
But like I said in the Soundgarden, sometimes some songs just hit you differently.
Yeah, for sure.
Like this one, it's good, but it's not like
not a top song with everything
scenes.
else that's on the album. It's not.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, 7.5 for me, 7.5 for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
I've got 2 bangers in a row.
the next song on the album is Change.
It's just like, even just from hearing them, you know they're gonna be the single.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's funny.
This was the first song he ever wrote.
And Tones of Home is like also just sounds like a single.
Yeah,
But like also sounds like an album track, you know.
Dude, no, this is the first song that Shannon ever wrote.
Well, it is relatively simple.
I mean, still though, it's one of the
I'm
biggest
just saying,
songs.
like,
Yeah.
chord-wise.
Yeah. Wrote the music for it. I'm saying he wrote the lyrics for it.
He plays on it though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True. That's also another aspect that adds so much because they can have 3 guitarists.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same deal with like Pearl Jam. It's just
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yep. No, Christopher Thorne.
There's Christopher Thorne on mandolin. Because if you listen to the first 4 songs in this album and then listen to this one, you would not think it's the same album.
Is this from the second album? Or
Yeah,
something?
you would
Like,
not think it's the
It's
same.
completely.
Oh, I love that little. That song is the rock and roll elements of Led Zeppelin with the folkness of the Grateful Dead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect.
It just that is through and through a phenomenal song. Every aspect. I mean, going back in and adding a mandolin to that just adds so much depth that you wouldn't even think was necessary. But I feel like you took it away, it'd be such a different song.
Yeah, mandolin's a great instrument.
Great instrument. Losing My Religion uses it.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. No, just from a lyrical perspective too. Shannon, considering this is the first song that he wrote, great lyrics in this.
Yeah, there's one that people always freak out about. It's I think it's like, I'll put my words on the face of tomorrow and then I paint it or something like that.
That's just such a profound line, dude.
Keep on dreaming, boy, because when you stop dreaming, it's time to die. So I'm gonna write my words on the face of today.
Yeah.
And then they'll paint it.
Yeah. Just
Talk about it later. That's pretty deep.
That's a deep lyric for being the first song that you write. I mean, just a profound. You could definitely see the influence of poetry. I know he was a huge reader. I know that he read a lot. I think that you can actually rent out his apartment in West Lafayette, and it's like a full library up there. There's just tons of books that he owned, so that's pretty badass. Maybe a little Puddle of Grunge field trip to Shannon Hoon's childhood apartment. That'd be kind of cool. Do a little field trip, Puddle of Grunge road trip. But yeah, Pog trip. PogChamp. Change.
Way to bring it down.
Change.
I'm just joking.
What do you think?
It's very hard. Probably 9.8.
I was giving it a 10. This is one of my 10s.
You're going to 10.
This is
okay.
one of my 10s, yeah. I just think that considering that Shannon's also playing the guitar too, and can take that place of Christopher Thorne and...
You love the mandolin.
I just love that, dude. I just love the mandolin in it. It adds so much. I think he's actually soloing a little bit on the mandolin in it as well.
It's a texture thing.
It's
great for...
And that's why I said it has the elements of Led Zeppelin as well, and the Grateful Dead, because I know they use mandolin in some songs, but Zeppelin uses the mandolin in quite a lot of their songs. And that song just reminds me a lot of the material on Zeppelin 4. Like, just the acoustic aspect of it, and I don't know, just the spaciousness of it as well. Just a phenomenal song. Love it.
Yeah, it's absolutely a standout track.
Yeah.
And, yeah, one of my personal favorites from it. But I have to hold.
Yeah. All right. So, 10 for me, 9.8 for Colby. The next song on the album is, without a doubt, their biggest hit, No Rain.
Never heard it.
What song is this? You know what I say to this song? We needed that rain. Whenever it rains, you just say, we needed that rain.
This one, I just feel like it's just the rest of the band pushing Shannon out to the front.
His voice is so far forward.
Just like in the way of like,
he's projecting himself.
Your voice is such an important aspect of this.
Oh yeah.
I'm letting him do three backing vocals.
Yeah.
I love Shannon's voice, man.
Beautiful. Just a beautiful voice.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
In a lot of aspects, you feel like it shouldn't make sense where it is, but it does.
It's a high and chimey,
yeah.
almost a little hoarse.
Yeah, he can
Very-
add that
it's
grit.
very
He can
odd.
add the grit to it as well. It's just multifaceted for sure.
I also love this solo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what else is there to say that hasn't already been said about this song? Really?
Yeah, it's
Iconic?
Their most popular, I would, for a reason.
Excuse my language. It's fucking iconic. It's just an iconic song.
It's like Wood. I think of Woodstock
Yeah. Just
and him
I
in a
just think
dress.
of yeah. Yeah. Woodstock 94. Classic. Runny eyeliner. Yeah.
Candlebox played
Sweating. They did play there. Far Behind performance on there is peak.
Arrow.
Candlebox. We're gonna do a Candlebox debut album review at some point.
And I will just gush.
Yes. Oh my god. All right. Anyways, back to Blind Melon. No Rain.
Blind Melon.
No Rain. Colby. Give me a little synopsis.
Well, it's musically perfect.
You're good, Nate.
It's musically perfect. I don't think they could have done anything better.
Yeah.
The mix is perfect. Roger Stevens' guitar layering over top. Shannon's voice, as I said, being thrusted to the front. I think it's a perfect song.
Yeah. Through and through. And I mean, you can say it's overplayed, which I could agree with. Hear it on the radio all the time.
You have a thing about overplayed songs.
I mean, no, I
Doesn't
can.
take away.
Dude, I listen to like the same 20 songs on repeat over again.
I'm just saying.
So, but I'm saying, you hear it on the radio a lot, and I mean, there's good reason for it. It's just because it's a classic. It's iconic. It's a great song. If a song's a perfect song, you're gonna play it no matter what, no matter how many times it's overplayed. It's gonna get played because it's a perfect song. So, this song falls under that category of just being phenomenal in all aspects. I mean, they go back in there and add like a little snap to it. That's just so. It's got a little doo-wop in there. Like for what reason? There's a little. Doom, not the doom, not the doom, not the doom. Not. Like just why? It's so. There's
Shout
so
out
many.
Frankie Lyman.
Shout out Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, bro. Great. Oh. No.
You're freaking like in the guitar video you did it like 15 times. Oh.
Anyways,
What's your rating on this one, Ryan?
9.8.
Oh, now you give this one a 9.8.
Yeah, I like Change better than this one
Crazy.
personally.
I gotta give it a 10.
Yeah, I mean, I totally.
It's their iconic song,
Yeah,
and for good reason.
for great reason. It's an anthem, literally.
Mhm. It is an anthem.
Yeah, perfect song. Tone great, drumming great, acoustic playing great. Shannon's voice just. I mean, Colby and I have talked a little bit through it that it's just one of the most unique voices of the era. Really, no one like him. Could just croon over so many things. Just rest in peace, man. But yeah, after No Rain, we've got Deserted. Ooh, got a little phase on there. I love that.
Pinchy?
A little bit.
What?
Oh,
Do I hear a little piano in there?
yep.
Nope.
Really? I thought I heard it too.
Piano.
Okay. So, Deserted. Colby, what do you think?
I thought it was a very solid track. We were kind of distracted during the listening of it.
A little bit. Camera
But,
stopped and we got a little distracted there. But I think it shows why Roger Stevens is one of the most underrated lead guitarists of the era.
Yeah, just great.
Popping off at the end.
Just great playing.
Yeah. I love started using a little bit of different effects there with the phaser in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Love that. I know you love a good phaser.
Oh, I love a good phaser.
Phaser riff on there. Probably Phase 90, of course.
Phase
Classic.
90.
Phase 90. Man, just a stellar track throughout. You said that Christopher Thorne plays some flute on there.
No, I was saying
Oh, he plays flute like
on
in
the
general.
album somewhere.
Okay. So like every member of the band is like a John Paul Jones type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. That's just yeah. So what do you give this 1 out of 10?
Probably an 8.
8 out of 10. I was gonna say the same. Maybe an 8.5.
Okay.
8.5. But yeah, that's Deserted. Good song overall. Love the drumming throughout. Shannon's voice as well. Just keep coming back on that, harping on it a lot, but it's just amazing. So yeah. Colby. Next song on the album. Well, actually, you guys, the next song on the album is Sleepy House.
So, sorry. This
Sorry.
this is an instrument called the sarangi,
Okay.
and it's played by Ustad Sabri Khan, who used to play with Ravi Shankar.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's the sarangi. Is that what it's called?
No, it was kind of like that droning thing.
Okay. What's this? Is that the flute?
What?
What is that?
That's guitar.
That sounds like a flute, bro.
Or it could be. No, yes, that is the flute.
Oh. Sorry. Sleepy House. Fell asleep. Laying in this position. It's pretty easy. What a phenomenal song. Just I don't know, like I said, their music just makes you feel happy.
Yeah.
Just in all aspects. I don't know. It's really listening to their just sitting here listening to that, just kinda space out listening to that.
Yeah, it's one of their most experimental ones on the whole album.
Yeah. Beautiful. I love how there's really the chorus / like middle part of the song, it feels like it gets big, but it doesn't explode like a normal chorus would. It the dynamics and the drums change, but they're not picking up as loud as you'd expect them to be. They're kind of just going over a simple beat like it was in the verse, and then kind of just adding in more crashes there. But it's just, I don't know. I just love how everything in that song just flows together so well into that ending kind of droning out part with the sarangi. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah. It's just great. What do you think?
Probably one of my personal favorite Blind Melon songs.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know, something about it. It's music always it has a vibe, and this one, just makes me feel good.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
very happy, and I love the use of the sarangi, and it gives it a whole different sound that you don't hear in a lot of like mostly American music.
Yeah, I think it just adds so much more to that folk aspect of their music as well. Just using random instruments. I mean, they're playing flute on this.
Oh, okay.
Playing flute, just adding in so many just little dynamics and details, just sends it over the top for sure.
Marshall Tucker did it before though.
Marshall Tucker Band. Hey, Colby's seen him live.
Yes, I did.
Care to harp on that experience?
What about we move on to the next song?
Okay. Oh yeah, what are we rating this one?
10.
Yeah, I rate this one a 10 too. I love this song.
Really?
Yeah, I love this song. Great song. So yeah, after Sleepy House, the next song on the album is called Holy Man.
It's funny that you're down there.
Dude, mandolin's back, baby. Mandolin's back.
Ryan's a bluegrass fanatic.
Love it. Indiana boy, bro. Bluegrass. This one reminds me a lot of Tones of Home.
Yeah, it's similar.
A lot. Just with those little pauses and then the break, those passing chords in there just remind me a lot of it. Yeah, joining the club. Yeah.
I have to. This futon is not comfortable to sit on.
No, it's not. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming back up. Holy Man. What do you think?
It's another one of my personal favorites.
Yeah, it's a great one.
They just had two absolute experimental bangers back to back.
Yeah. Mandolin's back on this one. Love that.
Ryan's favorite instrument.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, just I don't even know really how to describe that one. I said it reminds me a lot of Tones of Home.
Yeah,
just
it
because
had
of
a
the
similar spacing, as
Yeah,
you said. with
yeah.
the Holy
I think it has a similar, not similar chord progression, but kind of, I don't know, just kind of flows the same too. But that beginning riff, I love that beginning riff. Have you seen Mary by Sponge?
Yeah, this song beats it out. 6 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought Have You Seen Mary was one of your favorite songs.
No, I said it beats it out by 6 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant
Come
it like
on
beats
now.
it out. No, okay, anyways. Holy Man. Yeah, I love that song. That is a great song. Colby, you want to harp a little more?
I don't know. I haven't listened to that. I always remember that I liked Sleepy House and Holy Man when I first listened to it. And all the other ones that I knew, like Change and Tones of Home.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about these two songs. Like, you just get a personal bias to a song and you can't explain it.
Yeah.
I probably got to give it like a 9.8.
I was going to give it a 9. Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah. Solid track, especially after Sleepy House. Following up that with that is very impressive. Sleepy House is a banger, but there you go. But yeah, after Holy Man comes Seed to a Tree. Oh yeah. Oh whoa.
Banana. Can't believe you can cross your legs like that.
What? I don't know. I just do.
I can't do that.
Wow. I like that one a lot more than I remembered.
Me too.
That's
Seed for a tree?
Seed for a tree. Seed to a tree.
Seed to a tree.
Seed to a tree. Yeah, holy shit, man. I just the way that Shannon's voice just follows the guitar so nicely. I feel like the guitar is always one step ahead of his voice. And the way that he just follows it along so nicely, especially in that lick, I don't know if it's in like the little bridge section with the wah when he's going up, and Shannon's voice is just following perfectly along with that to go back into the chorus. It just, man, perfect musicality on that.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite Roger Stevens solos I've heard so far.
I love that.
He's always great with using the wah, man.
Yeah.
You know,
And this one's it's very much a slower pace compared to the rest of the songs that have a more funk aspect to them. Because like a lot of the slower pace songs on this one are more acoustic, but this one is full electric and it's slower pace, which is even harder to play percussively. Slowing it down and just execute it perfectly. Great track.
Yeah, it really caught me by surprise, like you said.
I'm gonna rate that a 9.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm gonna give it a 9. Love that track.
Yeah.
Just through and through, drumming, bass, everything. We haven't really talked about the bass much throughout this entire album, but my God.
I don't know.
Dude.
I've just been absorbing the whole music as a whole.
Yeah, it's kind of, I feel like that's just kind of how it hits you with the mix as well. It all just kind of smacks you at once, kind of. And I mean, we've said it multiple times, just a beautiful mix on this entire album. But yeah. So the next song after Seed to a Tree is Drive by Incubus.
By the Cars.
He's got to be using a hollow body right here. This is a hollow body.
How do you know?
Listen to the...
They could be humbuckers.
Could be humbuckers. I don't know. It's got that resonance. You know what? Shannon Hoon's writing style reminds me a lot of Ronnie Van Zant.
Oh, that's an interesting...
I don't know. Just the way, his storytelling ability.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and just the way that he pieces phrases together as well. It reminds me a lot of Roddy Van Zant.
Yeah, I have to think about that a
Yeah.
little bit.
That's I love that.
Phaser! Let's go.
It's back, baby.
Ba-da-dum. I love those
Love that little hammer on right
little
there.
country things, dude. I love- Ba-da-dum.
That one hit me way harder than I thought it would.
Dang. Oliver Anthony.
Holy shit, man. What a song. The end there when everything just mixes together at once is so chaotic compared to the rest of the song, but it just works so perfectly.
Yeah, everything seemed more isolated before then.
Yeah.
And then
It's
it's
crazy
like
how
they're all recording in the same mic.
yeah, it's crazy that the mix that they can just do that with the mix. It's nuts.
Yeah. So if you want to have a good song, just name it Drive.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
look,
way,
I
that's
think that
the
might
way
just
you
be
make a
the key.
good song.
Yeah, that might just be the key.
All drives that I know are good.
Cause damn, that's a good song, dude. Just bringing back in the phaser, like you said. I don't know. Though that first riff, it might just be humbuckers, but it sounds like a hollow body, just in the way that it resonates and the
What are humbuckers?
humbuckers.
Oh, okay.
Humbuckers, sorry. It's just in the way that it resonates and in the way like almost the deepness to the sound. I'd say that's just why I kind of thought it was a hollow body.
Yeah, it's
But-
pretty rich.
Yeah, it's just a very warm, overdriven tone. I don't know. He might just be on humbuckers on the rhythm pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might just be it with a slight overdrive because it's not super overdriven, but it's just enough that it kind of gives it that dirt. That oh man, that's a great song. I feel like that could have been the album ender as well.
Yeah.
It's not.
We have time.
Yeah, it's just holy shit, man. That's a great one.
I have to go back and download a lot of these again.
Yeah, the drumming on that one as well.
It's
When
great.
he's doing so much work on the ride throughout this entire album that I've noticed. Just so many like 16th notes in there as well on some of the songs. Going in, adding little embellishments, just adds so much little detail to it.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Colby, what do you rate this one?
I'm probably gotta give it a 9.2.
I was gonna give it a 9. Dish out of 9. Yeah.
Okay.
Just phenomenal. This album is just great. Such
Yeah.
a great album.
It's
through
way
and
more
through.
well-rounded than I do remember.
Yeah.
Now I'm crying.
All right. Don't cry, Colby, because it's almost over. Be happy because it happened. All right. The last song on the album is called Time.
Well, that didn't sound good.
He's crooning, bro. He's just
Soaring.
soaring. Sorry. That bass.
Say it.
What?
Did you hear it?
What?
Ba-da-da. Blues walk.
Again, bro.
So happy.
Just their music just makes you happy, bro. That's just what it does.
On Apple Music, they call it adult alternative.
What?
They call it adult alternative.
Yeah. Love the slow jam out. Perfect way to end off an album. It was a perfect way. That would be perfect. Time. Colby. Thoughts, questions, concerns, opinions.
No concerns, only opinions. I'd say
That's what we're here for.
really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's great.
Kind of just like a relaxing track.
Yeah, just a great.
For the most part.
You put that on while you're cleaning the house, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I would put this album on while I'm cleaning the house for sure. It's a cleaning the house album.
Not Amy
100%.
Winehouse.
No, that's Lily's cleaning the house
I know.
album.
I was just
Yeah.
banger.
Heard that one a lot.
Banger.
Back to Black. Heard that a lot. Yeah, man, this is a great song. I love when bands just at the end of an album just kind of do like an open jam like that. Kind of just going over the same chords, just kind of hitting singular notes,
And then
just really spacing it out and just ending off the album perfectly.
yeah, ending it, and then getting quiet,
Yeah.
turn it out.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, Soak the Sin kind of starts off a little. I mean, it starts off fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of just the beginning dynamic of the album to the end, how it goes from super fast paced at the beginning with Soak the Sin to Tones of Home to all those songs, and then you got like Sleepy House, Holy Man, and then Time. This one is just very, very relaxing to listen to. Just makes you happy, really.
Yes, it does.
Great song. Colby, what do you rate it?
I was thinking 8.3.
I was gonna say 8.5. Yeah, I just think it's a great ending track. Just a great ending
It's
track.
very solid.
Yeah. So yeah, the full Blind Melon album. Listen through. What do you rate the album in full?
Oh yeah, I knew this was. I thought this was gonna happen. I would probably say like a 9.2.
Yeah, I was gonna say a 9. 9 out of 10.
We're always 0.2 apart.
Point two apart. We don't plan it like that. Promise. Again? Is it the same guy?
Must be.
Just listen on repeat. Anyways, so yeah, 9 for me, 9.2 for you. Let us know what you guys rate this album down in the comments. I know it's been highly requested, so I know a lot of you probably rated a 10 because it phenomenal album through and through. Just production's great.
Overall, the more that we do, the more albums that we do, the more our rankings will not make sense.
Yeah, no, they'll never make sense. You guys will be like, what?
Well,
Doesn't
you rated
make
that
sense.
one a 9. How was this one a
Yeah,
9.7?
they'll never make sense.
Even
So
though you
just
say
be,
that one's your favorite out of the,
just
you know,
just be used to it. Okay, they'll never make sense. But with that being said, you got anything else to add, Colby?
Mm-mm.
All right, everyone. So thank you. We're almost at 300 subs on the channel, by the way. That's awesome. Shout out to you guys that have subbed. People that haven't subbed, subscribe. Yeah, this has been the Puddle of Grunge podcast. I'm Ryan.
I'm Colby.
We'll see you next time.
See
Peace
ya.
out, guys.
That's a wrap, huh?